Good afternoon, doctor. My name is Prashant Chong Tiwan, and my matrix number is 231112766. So today I'm going to do video assignment for the topic the Reynolds transport theorem. Now I'm going to derive the equation for equation 4.38. 4.38. This is the equation. Okay. Subtracting the first equation from the second one and dividing by time of change t gives this equation. Okay. Where A1 dB system over dt equals dB CV is control volume over dt minus B inlet. Okay, the B is inlet and outlet. B plus B in plus B out. Okay, B is the inflow and out, and B out is the outflow. Okay, now we go next. Okay, the term dBCV over dt is equal to d over dt integrate control volume PB dV and represent the time rate of change of the property B of the control volume. Now we go to 4.41. Since the control volume is not moving or deforming with time, the derivative on the right hand side can be moved inside the integral since the domain of integration does not change with time. Okay, now we'll go for 4.42. dB system over dt integrate control volume d over dt PB dV plus integrate control surface PBV dot n dA. This equation also valid for the most general case of moving in or deforming control volume provided the velocity of volume V and absolute velocity. Okay, 4.43. Provided the absolute fluid velocity in the last term replaced by the relative velocity. VR equals V minus VCS. CS is control surface. Okay, 4.44. 4.44 where V control surface is the local velocity of the control surface, the most general form of Reynolds transport theorem. Note that the control volume that moves in or deforms with time, the time derivative is applied after integration. That is 4.44. Now I go 4.45. Finally, the application of the theorem. Okay, the Reynolds theorem, Reynolds transport theorem for general moving in and deforming control as said in 4.44. Now 4.45 must be taken as an absolute velocity viewed from a fixed reference frame applied to a non-fixed control volume. During steady flow, the amount of the property B when its control volume remains constant in time and thus the time derivative becomes zero. Then the Reynolds transport theorem reduced to steady flow. This is 4.46. dB system divide dt integrate CS PBV and dA. Note that unlike the control volume, the property B of the system may still change with time during steady process. But in this case, the change must equal to the net property transported by mass across the control surface and additive rather than unsteady effect. Go for now we go for 4.47. They still in 4.46. Surface integral of RTT, Reynolds transport theorem, applied over an inlet and outlet of cross-sectional area and approximated by pulling property B out of a surface integral, replacing it with average. This yields equation 4.47. Now 4.47, where mass flow rate is the mass flow rate in the inlet and outlet relative to the moving control surface. The approximation of this equation exact property B is uniform over cross-sectional area as shown in equation 4.44. Okay, finally derive until 4.48 terms of volume rather than mass flow rate. In such cases, we made further approximation. Mass flow rate equals to P average V flow rate R equals P average V R average A. This approximation is exact when fluid density P is uniform over A. Finally, 4.48. Okay, this is equation for 4.48. dB system over dt, d over dt, integrate control volume, PB dV plus, this for each outlet, M flow rate, mass flow rate, R B average minus M flow rate, mass flow rate, R B average for each inlet. Outlet and inlet, outlet minus inlet. Equation 4.7 and 4.48 apply to fixed or moving control volumes, but as discussed previously, the relative velocity must be used in case of a non-fixed control volume. Example in equation 4.47, for example, the mass flow rate and mass flow rate is relative to the moving control surface. Relative to the moving control surface or mass flow rate. That is all from me. Thank you, doctor.